Good morning. So I'm the kind of person who is easily ignited. On any given day, I can relate with enthusiasm my passion for many things. However, as the years tick away, I try to become engaged in the activities that I've been putting on my bucket list over the years. Many of those involve the Unitarian Universalist Church of Delaware County. As a UU adolescent in the 1960s, I thought that involvement in the civil rights movement was a requirement for being a Unitarian Universalist. We went on demonstrations, we sang those good old "We Shall Overcome" songs, we believed Bob Dylan when he said that the times are changing. So it's not surprising that in my 20s I found a church with justice-oriented sermons, and I put on my bucket list working here with social justice as soon as my children got out of Sunday school. Now I understand that not all of those social justice tasks have ever been finished. Racial inequality still exists, both here and in the world at large. I hear, even within these walls, people say it shouldn't be Black Lives Matter, it should be all lives matter. Well, when all people believe that all includes Black, then we won't have to specify that anymore. With that in mind, I am participating in the Black Lives Matter group at this church. Incidentally, the Black Lives Matter movement nationally understands the intersectionality of all oppressed people, marginalized people, and they include the mentally ill, the LGBTQ community, financially challenged people, women, immigrants. All are part of their Black Lives Matter movement. Also, on my bucket list is carrying UU principles to the world at large. Thus, I am working for economic justice through UU Plan, which is the Unitarian Universalist Pennsylvania Legislative Advocacy Network. Every one of you can help with that, even by just phone calls for legislation that meets the principles of our denomination. Finally, on my bucket list is making this a more diverse church. That means that we must include those who are racially marginalized, ability marginalized, financially marginalized, and more. Do we make our congregation welcoming for people, for example, who can't give enough to our canvas? Or do they feel shamed because they can't give? Do we welcome people with varied disabilities? How welcoming are we, really? All of the above issues are justice issues, and if solving them through the 7 principles is one of your passions, as it is for me, then join us on February 20th, where we explore how to best keep justice alive and thriving at UUCDC.